Most people think money comes from effort, hustle, or luck. But what if I told you that quantum abundance has nothing to do with any of that, and everything to do with energy? The shocking truth is, money flow is unbelievably simple. So simple that your mind almost refuses to believe it. You've probably been trying to manifest wealth by doing more, thinking harder, working longer, but the universe doesn't reward effort. It rewards alignment. The law of attraction was never about thinking. It was about feeling. We live in a world obsessed with action, where silence and energy are underrated currencies. Yet, those who master their vibration of money understand that wealth doesn't come from what you do, but from who you become. Every dollar, every opportunity, every coincidence in your life is responding to your energetic frequency right now. The reason most people struggle isn't because they're unlucky. It's because they're unknowingly tuned to the wrong frequency. The abundance mindset isn't hard to find. It's just buried beneath layers of resistance. And that's what we're going to uncover together. In this video, I'll reveal why quantum manifestation works effortlessly for some and not for others, and how you can reprogram your energy field to finally attract wealth without struggle. You'll see that financial manifestation isn't mystical, it's mechanical. You'll understand how your consciousness shift changes the quantum field around you, and why the vibration of money is the most responsive energy on the planet. So, if you've ever felt stuck, working hard but never moving forward, this might be the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Stay with me, because by the end of this journey, you'll never see money the same way again. And if you're serious about mastering the energy of abundance, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join this community of people learning to manifest wealth with clarity, peace, and purpose. Because the truth is, once you understand how simple this is, you'll never chase money again. Money will chase you. Most people chase wealth as if it were a distant treasure hidden somewhere outside themselves. But quantum abundance isn't about chasing. It's about aligning. Beneath every visible result in your life, there's an invisible network of energy patterns shaping what you call reality. Money flow, relationships, opportunities, all of them respond to your energetic frequency. The hidden mechanism behind quantum manifestation is not mystical fluff. It's a precise relationship between consciousness, intention, and vibration. When that alignment happens, spiritual abundance translates into tangible results, often in ways that seem impossible to explain logically. Imagine that the universe works like a mirror. It doesn't give you what you want. It reflects what you are. Your vibration of money, your beliefs about lack or flow, they all act as a magnetic signature. You can't attract wealth if you keep radiating scarcity. This is where most people misunderstand the law of attraction. They repeat affirmations, but internally, their energy frequency screams, "I don't have enough." The quantum field isn't fooled by words. It reads vibration. So, the real work isn't about saying you're abundant. It's about feeling abundance so deeply that your energy can't broadcast anything else. Picture two people standing side by side. Same job, same salary, same city. One lives in constant stress, counting every penny. The other radiates calm confidence, trusting the flow of financial manifestation. Within months, their realities diverge. Why? Because consciousness shapes outcomes. The one in alignment with money energy naturally attracts more opportunities, better timing, and people who open doors. That's the quantum wealth mechanism at play. Invisible, but undeniably powerful. It's not magic. It's energetic alignment meeting real-world results. Now here's the twist most never notice. Your energy operates long before your actions. You can hustle all day, study finance, follow strategies, and still repel money if your vibration contradicts your goals. On the other hand, one small shift in energy frequency, a simple feeling of gratitude or trust, can activate the whole mechanism of manifestation. Think of it like tuning a radio. The signal of wealth is already broadcasting, but if your inner dial is set to fear or doubt, you'll hear only static. The art is learning to tune your consciousness to the abundance frequency. In my experience, the moment someone understands that money is energy, everything changes. You stop chasing and start attracting. You begin to sense that the same energy guiding galaxies is guiding your financial path. Some call it intuition, others divine timing, but it's really just the natural intelligence of the quantum field responding to your vibration. When your beliefs and emotions sync with that field, you enter a state of effortless manifestation, where wealth finds you, not the other way around. And that's where the journey deepens, because most people, without realizing it, have been doing it all the hard way. They try to control, force and chase results instead of flowing with the hidden mechanism that governs quantum abundance. That misunderstanding is exactly what we'll unravel next, as we explore why people struggle to manifest money even when they're doing everything right. Most people try to force money into their lives like pushing water uphill. They grind, stress, visualize for hours, and still wonder why quantum abundance seems so far away. The truth is, they're manifesting money the hard way, by focusing on control instead of flow. The more they try to make it happen, the more resistance they build. Manifestation isn't about effort, it's about allowing. When you're in energetic alignment, money flow becomes a natural extension of who you are. But when you operate from fear or impatience, you block the very energy frequency that creates financial manifestation. Think about how often people chase money with tension in their chest. They repeat affirmations like, "I'm rich," while secretly doubting every word. That split between thought and vibration creates interference in the quantum field. You can't fool energy. It reads your true emotion, not your words. The universe doesn't respond to your plans. It responds to your state. It's like trying to tune into a music station while your mind's radio keeps changing frequencies. Until your vibration of money matches your belief in abundance, the song of wealth stays out of reach. Here's the paradox. The harder you try, the further it runs. That's because trying implies lack. Every time you chase, you're affirming you don't have. The abundance mindset reverses that logic. It begins with feeling wealthy before any evidence appears. True quantum manifestation doesn't start with getting, it starts with being. If you can feel gratitude for even the smallest blessings, you're already shifting your energetic alignment. Gratitude, relaxation, and faith are far more magnetic to wealth than any spreadsheet or hustle plan. I once coached a man who read every financial book he could find, yet money slipped through his fingers. He treated wealth like an opponent to conquer instead of a dance partner to flow with. When he finally understood that money energy is responsive, not reactive, everything changed. He stopped forcing outcomes and started trusting his intuitive impulses, calling a client when it felt right, resting when his body asked. Within weeks, money flow increased effortlessly. That's the irony of quantum wealth. The less you force, the faster it comes. And this truth doesn't mean abandoning logic or action. It means aligning both with higher consciousness. Action rooted in alignment multiplies results. Action rooted in fear drains your power. Imagine driving with one foot on the gas and one on the brake. That's what most people do in their manifestation process. They say they want abundance but doubt the process halfway. The universe can't deliver clarity when your signal keeps switching between faith and fear. Consistency of vibration is everything. So, maybe the real reason you've struggled isn't because you lacked discipline or luck. It's because you were never taught that money is, at its core, pure energy. Understanding that energy, and how it responds to consciousness, is the missing piece most people overlook. And that's exactly where we're heading next, into the quantum blueprint that reveals why money behaves the way it does, and how you can finally align with its vibration. Money isn't just paper, numbers, or digital code. It's vibration condensed into form. Every coin, every paycheck, every transaction carries the same energetic signature that governs stars and atoms. Once you realize this, quantum abundance starts to make sense. The money flow you experience isn't about external effort, it's about internal resonance. Your beliefs, emotions, and expectations create a frequency within the quantum field, and that field mirrors it back. When your consciousness radiates abundance, financial manifestation becomes an inevitable consequence of your inner state. Most people still treat money as matter instead of energy. They analyze budgets, hustle harder, and miss the subtle truth. Everything is energy in motion. Quantum manifestation teaches that your emotions are the true currency of creation. Feeling abundant before seeing results is what shapes the blueprint of wealth in your reality. Think of your vibration of money as an energetic password. When you enter the correct one, gratitude, trust, joy, the vault of spiritual abundance opens. But when you enter doubt, fear, or frustration, The system simply denies access. Let's look at nature. It never struggles to manifest. Rivers flow, trees grow, seasons change, all effortlessly aligned with the same universal intelligence that governs quantum wealth. Yet humans, uniquely, resist this flow by doubting their worthiness. You don't need to earn the right to abundance. You need to remember you're already part of it. Consciousness is the source code, and energy responds to it instantly. When you embody that truth, your relationship with money becomes sacred rather than stressful, a partnership instead of a pursuit. Here's a simple way to feel that blueprint in action. Hold a bill or coin in your hand and close your eyes. Instead of seeing it as an object, feel it as energy, vibrating, alive, connected to the entire quantum field. That shift in perception begins rewiring your abundance mindset. You start realizing that wealth doesn't come to you, it's drawn to you through resonance. Like tuning forks vibrating in harmony, money energy and your personal frequency either align or cancel each other out. I once met a woman who used to say, "Money hates me." She lived that belief for years until she learned about energetic alignment. She began treating money with gratitude, blessing every bill she paid, visualizing each dollar circulating back multiplied. Within months, she attracted a new job and unexpected opportunities. Nothing mystical happened, she just changed her frequency. That's the quantum field responding, not through miracles, but through laws as precise as gravity. Consciousness shift equals material shift, but if energy creates reality, why does abundance sometimes stop flowing? Why do some people lose wealth after manifesting it successfully? The answer lies not in the quantum field itself, but in the emotional and energetic blocks that interrupt its natural current, and that's exactly what we'll uncover next. If quantum abundance is always available, why does it sometimes vanish? The truth is, money flow doesn't stop because the universe changes, it stops because you do. Hidden emotional programs, fear, guilt, unworthiness, silently distort your energy frequency. When you're aligned, the vibration of money moves freely through your life, like a river. But when negative emotions build dams of resistance, that flow becomes blocked. Most people think they have a money problem, but what they really have is an energy congestion. Fix the energy, and financial manifestation starts moving again. Every time you worry about bills, resent success in others, or doubt your worth, you're signaling scarcity into the quantum field. That signal ripples out, attracting more of what matches it. It's not punishment, it's resonance. The law of attraction doesn't fail, it simply mirrors your inner broadcast. Think of your consciousness as a transmitter. If it's tuned to fear, it can't receive abundance. If it's tuned to gratitude, peace, and trust, the universe rushes to fill that vibration. Energy follows focus. That's the core mechanic behind quantum wealth. I remember coaching someone who constantly said, "Money comes, but it never stays." That statement alone was an energetic command. He was unconsciously instructing his quantum field to eject abundance. When he finally realized this and began affirming stability, "Money loves staying with me, it circulates and grows," his situation changed dramatically. Within months, he cleared debts and built savings for the first time in years. The difference wasn't luck, it was alignment. The frequency of permanence replaced the vibration of fear. To fix these invisible blocks, you must become aware of your emotional patterns. Journaling, breathwork, and meditation aren't just spiritual hobbies. They're recalibration tools. When you breathe deeply and observe your emotions without judgment, you stop feeding resistance. The energy trapped in guilt or anxiety begins to dissolve. That's when money energy starts circulating again. The key isn't to fight negative feelings, but to transmute them, turning fear into awareness, shame into compassion, doubt into faith. The quantum field responds instantly to such alchemy. You can also use daily micro-rituals to keep your energy clean. Before paying bills, bless the money as a symbol of circulation. When you receive income, take a moment to feel deep gratitude before spending. Small actions like these send powerful signals into the abundance frequency. Over time, you reprogram your subconscious to see money not as stress, but as a flow of love and exchange. Once that shift happens, financial manifestation becomes natural, steady, and joyful again. It's not theory, it's energetic hygiene. And when your energy starts flowing again, you begin to notice something extraordinary. Reality itself bends to your focus. Opportunities appear where you once saw obstacles. People you need show up out of nowhere. That's the observer effect in action, the direct connection between your attention and your financial reality. And that's exactly what we'll explore next. One of the most fascinating truths in quantum manifestation is the observer effect, the idea that observation itself alters reality. In the quantum field, particles exist in multiple potential states until observed. Only then do they collapse into form. The same principle governs your money flow. Whatever you give consistent attention to, consciously or not, becomes your financial reality. Focus on debt, and you amplify it. Focus on abundance, and you call it forth. Your attention is the brush painting on the canvas of the quantum field. Most people unintentionally use this law against themselves. They constantly monitor what's missing, stressing over bills, fearing the next expense, and the universe obediently mirrors that focus. The vibration of money follows awareness like a loyal echo. That's why shifting your focus isn't just positive thinking. It's energetic realignment. Consciousness doesn't differentiate between good or bad focus. It simply amplifies what you observe with emotional energy. The quantum abundance principle is brutally fair. You get more of whatever you emotionally invest your attention in. A simple example: 2 people lose their jobs on the same day. One spirals into fear, imagining endless scarcity. The other chooses curiosity, asking, "What opportunity might this open for me?" Within weeks, the second person lands a better role, while the first sinks deeper into struggle. The difference wasn't luck, it was observation. Their energy frequency dictated their outcome. Where one saw loss, the other saw potential. Quantum wealth flows toward those who focus on possibility, not limitation. That's the true magic of conscious observation. You can train this ability daily. Every morning before checking your phone or email, spend 60 seconds observing what is working in your life, your health, a supportive friend, your creativity. That short ritual reprograms your consciousness shift for the day. You start observing abundance instead of lack, and as the law of attraction responds, external events begin to reflect your inner focus. It's subtle at first, a small opportunity, a new idea, but over time, these moments compound into visible wealth. The observer effect turns mindset into magnetism. In the same way, be mindful of where your attention goes throughout the day. Do you obsess over what you fear or consciously nurture what you want? Attention is the currency of energy. When you invest it wisely, returns are exponential. Each thought is like casting a vote in the election of your future. The more votes you give to abundance, gratitude, and trust, the more stable your financial manifestation becomes. The quantum field organizes itself around your emotional consistency. It can't not respond. And yet, many people struggle to maintain that focus because their subconscious programming keeps pulling them back into old fears. It's not enough to consciously think abundance if deep down you believe you're unworthy of it. The next step, therefore, is learning how to reprogram the subconscious mind to align with quantum wealth flow, so your inner beliefs finally match your outer intentions. The subconscious mind is the gatekeeper of your quantum abundance. It stores every belief, emotion, and energetic imprint you've absorbed since childhood. When those programs contradict your conscious goals, they quietly sabotage your money flow. You may say, "I'm ready for abundance," but deep down your programming still whispers, "I don't deserve it." That conflict sends mixed signals into the quantum field. One vibration says, "Yes," the other screams, "No." Until your inner system is reprogrammed, your financial manifestation remains inconsistent at best. Reprogramming isn't about wishful thinking, it's about repetition and emotional imprinting. The subconscious doesn't speak logic, it speaks feeling and imagery. This is why visualizing yourself already living in abundance is so powerful. It installs a new energetic alignment within your neural patterns. For instance, before sleeping, imagine yourself surrounded by evidence of quantum wealth, a peaceful home, generous giving, ease around money energy. Let that image sink in emotionally. Over time, the subconscious adopts it as reality, and your vibration of money begins to shift automatically. Think of your subconscious like fertile soil. Whatever seed you plant, fear or faith, will grow. If you've been unconsciously nurturing scarcity, it's time to uproot those weeds. Start each morning with affirmations, not as empty words, but as frequency tuners. Say, I'm aligned with financial manifestation, or money flow moves easily through my life, and actually feel it in your body. That's the secret most people miss. The feeling is what programs the field. Without emotional charge, even the most beautiful affirmation is just noise. Another powerful practice is gratitude scripting. Each night, write as if your abundance has already arrived. I'm so grateful for the effortless manifestation of opportunities today. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between real and imagined. It only knows repetition and vibration. Within weeks, you'll notice small coincidences aligning. A random gift, an unexpected payment, a new client. That's the quantum field reorganizing itself to match your new belief system. It's not magic, it's mechanics, just happening on an energetic level. Of course, this transformation isn't instant. The subconscious loves familiarity, even when it hurts. That's why consistency is key. The more you expose it to abundance frequency, the more it relaxes into trust. Meditations, subliminal audios, and even gentle breathwork are excellent tools for this process. Each time you calm your nervous system, you send a signal to the universe, I'm safe to receive. And safety is the foundation of all manifestation. The universe can't deliver expansion to someone vibrating in survival mode. And yet, even after reprogramming, many people still find themselves unconsciously resisting the flow. They've changed their thoughts but not their allowance. They still try to control the process instead of trusting it. The next step is to release that invisible tension, to drop resistance completely, because only when you stop holding on can effortless manifestation truly begin. Most people think manifestation is about doing more affirmations, more focus, more effort, but the real art of quantum abundance lies in doing less. Resistance is the silent force that blocks money flow even when you're doing everything right. It shows up as tension, doubt, impatience, or the need to control every outcome. When you resist, you're essentially telling the universe, I don't trust the process. Effortless manifestation begins the moment you release that grip and allow the energy frequency of abundance to flow naturally. Here's a simple truth. Energy cannot flow through a clenched fist. When you're attached to results, you narrow the channel through which quantum wealth enters your life. Think of it like trying to fill a cup that's already overflowing with worry. You must empty it first. Let go of when, how, and through whom your manifestation arrives. The universe has infinite delivery systems. The abundance mindset isn't passive. It's receptive. It means being open to receive, even from directions you never expected. I once worked with a woman who meditated daily, visualized abundance, and still struggled financially. Her energy felt like she was pushing reality instead of dancing with it. When she finally surrendered, saying, "Universe, surprise me," things shifted almost instantly. A forgotten investment matured, an old client returned, and new opportunities appeared within days. She didn't manifest them through control. She manifested them through surrender. That's what effortless manifestation really means. Alignment replaces effort, and flow replaces force. Dropping resistance also means releasing emotional attachment to money itself. When you crave it too much, you vibrate lack. When you fear losing it, you vibrate scarcity. But when you can appreciate it without obsessing over it, you reach the vibration of money itself, neutral, abundant, free. That neutrality allows quantum manifestation to unfold with precision. Ironically, the moment you stop needing wealth to prove your worth, you become a magnet for it. The quantum field responds strongest to calm confidence, not frantic desire. One practical way to let go is through breath. Deep, conscious breathing resets your nervous system and dissolves energetic tension. Each exhale is a release of fear, control, expectation. When you breathe with trust, your energy frequency harmonizes with the quantum field. You feel lighter, clearer, and more aligned. Pair that with gratitude and presence, and you'll notice how fast life starts rearranging itself in your favor. Resistance dissolves not through struggle, but through awareness. And once you've softened into that state of trust, something powerful happens. You begin to naturally align with the vibration of money itself. Your energy starts to dance in rhythm with prosperity, and abundance becomes not a goal, but your natural state of being. That alignment is the next step, and it's where we'll turn our focus now. Alignment isn't something you achieve once, it's something you practice daily. Money energy, like any frequency, responds to the signals you emit through thought, emotion, and attention. When those three align, quantum manifestation becomes effortless. But when your mind says one thing, your heart feels another, and your actions contradict both, money flow collapses. The key is consistency of vibration. You must live as if abundance were already your reality, not by pretending, but by emotionally embodying that truth until it feels natural. Your body is your best compass. When you feel tension, it's a sign of resistance. When you feel lightness, you're in flow. Start noticing how your body reacts when you think about money. Does it tighten or relax? That awareness is energetic alignment in motion. You can shift instantly by breathing deeply, relaxing your shoulders, and focusing on gratitude. These small calibrations bring your vibration of money back into harmony with the quantum field. Over time, that harmony becomes your default state, and your outer world begins to mirror it flawlessly. Simple daily rituals help anchor this frequency. For example, take 5 minutes each morning to visualize your financial manifestation as already complete. Don't imagine the details, imagine the feeling, the relief, the freedom, the quiet joy of knowing you're supported. Then, throughout the day, act from that feeling. Make decisions from abundance, not fear. If you're buying coffee, bless the money as it leaves your hand. See it circulating and returning multiplied. This subtle practice trains your subconscious to associate spending with trust, not loss. Another powerful exercise is sound frequency tuning. Listening to solfeggio tones or 402 Hz music while you meditate helps your nervous system synchronize with abundance frequency. It's like fine-tuning your inner instrument to resonate with prosperity. Combine this with gentle affirmations such as, "I am in harmony with the energy of money," or "Money loves my calm confidence." Spoken consistently, these phrases act as vibrational codes that rewrite your relationship with wealth. Over time, your external results will start matching your inner soundtrack. You'll also notice that as your energy rises, opportunities begin to find you effortlessly. Emails arrive, people mention your name, or solutions appear where you once saw roadblocks. That's not coincidence, that's coherence. The quantum field always rewards energetic clarity. When you align your consciousness shift with love, joy, and trust, the universe rearranges itself around your vibration. Suddenly, what used to feel like struggle feels like synchronicity. That's the true experience of living in quantum abundance. And as these patterns emerge, it's important to remember that this isn't theory, it's observable. Real people experience this shift every day. Their stories prove that energy truly does pay, and that consciousness, not circumstance, is the foundation of wealth. Let's look at those real-life quantum wealth stories next, so you can see how powerful this principle becomes in motion. It's one thing to talk about quantum abundance in theory, but it's another to witness it in action. Real stories prove that energy frequency always responds to alignment. I've seen people move from bankruptcy to prosperity without changing their jobs, simply by shifting their vibration. One client began practicing gratitude daily, blessing every coin she spent. Within weeks, her money flow began expanding in unexpected ways. Refunds, new clients, surprise bonuses. She didn't chase wealth. She became its energetic match. That's the quiet power of quantum manifestation. Another story that still gives me chills involves a man who used to fear opening his bank app. His energy frequency was soaked in anxiety. When he learned to observe without judgment, to look at his finances calmly and thank the universe for clarity, something changed. Within a month, he received an offer to consult for a company that valued his calm presence. That job paid double his previous income. The shift wasn't external, it was internal. His vibration of money rose, and the quantum field adjusted accordingly. Energy doesn't lie, it aligns. There was also a woman who used visualization as a sacred ritual. Every morning, she'd imagine sending light through her bills, seeing them as opportunities instead of burdens. Soon, clients started paying her early, and new projects arrived effortlessly. She later told me, "It felt like life began cooperating with me." That's the essence of abundance mindset, turning stress into gratitude and resistance into flow. Her external wealth was only a reflection of her internal expansion. The universe simply mirrored her new state of consciousness. You don't have to take these stories as distant miracles. You can test them yourself. Start small, choose one area of your finances and infuse it with gratitude for 7 days. Track what happens. Maybe an old friend repays you unexpectedly, or you find forgotten money in a jacket pocket. The quantum field loves to confirm that it's listening. These coincidences are proof that the law of attraction is always active. You've just learned to tune into the right channel. Manifesting wealth isn't hard. Staying aligned is what takes practice. The beauty of these stories is how universal they are. It doesn't matter your background, age, or circumstance. The quantum field responds equally to all. Abundance is democratic energy. It flows wherever it's welcomed, wherever resistance dissolves. Once you experience even a single moment of effortless manifestation, you can never unsee the truth. Your energy is your economy. From then on, financial manifestation becomes less about luck and more about precision, vibrational precision. And now that you've seen how energy always rewards alignment, it's time to move from understanding to action. The next step is putting all this knowledge into a structured practice, a simple but transformative 7-day plan to activate your own quantum wealth flow and experience the reality of abundance firsthand. Knowledge is powerful, but only when lived. To truly experience quantum abundance, you need to activate it. This 7-day plan isn't about rituals or superstition. It's a vibrational reset designed to align you with effortless manifestation. For 7 days, you'll consciously tune your energy frequency to match the vibration of money, using simple yet profound practices. Each day builds on the last, helping you reprogram your subconscious, dissolve resistance, and open the gates of money flow in real time. It's not theory, it's training your energy to work for you. Day 1. Awareness. Begin by observing your current relationship with money. Write down every emotion that surfaces: fear, guilt, excitement, doubt. Don't judge them. Awareness is the first step toward transformation. Just like in quantum manifestation, observation changes the field. The moment you see your patterns clearly, you start shifting them. Throughout the day, whenever a limiting thought arises, pause and say, "I release this frequency." Feel the relief. You've already started the recalibration process. Day 2, gratitude calibration. Before breakfast, list 10 things you're grateful for, big or small. Then include one specific sentence about money. I'm grateful that money flows to me with ease. Gratitude anchors abundance frequency into your energy field. It trains your consciousness to notice blessings instead of lack. You'll begin to sense subtle openings, unexpected kindness, synchronicities, even new opportunities. That's quantum wealth responding to your new vibration. Stay consistent. The more gratitude you give, the more the universe mirrors it back. Day 3. Embodiment practice. This day is about feeling abundant before seeing results. Dress well, walk confidently, breathe deeply. Ask yourself, how would I feel if I already had everything I desired? Then act from that feeling all day. It's not pretense, it's alignment. When your emotional vibration matches your vision, the quantum field reorganizes instantly. Money energy flows to identity, not intention. Embody wealth, and you activate the quantum blueprint of abundance without force. Day 4 to 6, integration and flow. Each day, choose one abundance ritual: meditation, visualization, giving freely, or gratitude journaling. These reinforce your energetic alignment. You'll start noticing external validation, compliments, financial wins, ease in communication. That's the law of attraction confirming your consistency. Keep your focus gentle but unwavering. Remember, the field amplifies whatever emotion you repeat. Stay playful. Abundance loves joy, not tension. Day 7. Surrender and trust. This is where everything integrates. You've raised your vibration, reprogrammed beliefs, and stabilized your energy frequency. Now release control. Spend this day in trust. No chasing, no asking, just being. Walk in nature, meditate, laugh, feel free. That's the vibration of money in its purest form. Calm, confident, neutral. At this stage, effortless manifestation becomes your new normal. And as you continue beyond these 7 days, the flow only expands. Because here's the truth: Once you live in alignment with the quantum field, you don't go back. You become a walking magnet for wealth, opportunity, and joy. And now that you've seen how the mechanism works, we're ready to bring it all together, to open this journey with an introduction that connects, challenges, and awakens. So now that you understand how quantum abundance truly works, the question is, will you actually live it? Will you let your energy lead instead of your fear? The money flow you seek isn't waiting outside. It's waiting for your vibration to rise high enough to meet it. The quantum field is listening right now, reading every emotion, every thought, every signal you send. You've already learned that manifestation isn't about wishing, it's about becoming. So who will you choose to be when this video ends? Ask yourself this: what would happen if you stopped chasing and started allowing? What if instead of controlling the outcome, you trusted the process completely? Remember, money is energy. It responds to relaxation, not resistance. Every breath you take in gratitude is a magnet for abundance. Every thought of scarcity is a signal of delay. The choice is yours. You can keep playing by the old rules of struggle, or step into the effortless manifestation that has been calling you all along. And maybe, deep down, that's why you found this video. Because a part of you already knows that the universe isn't random, it's responsive. You're not here by accident. You're here because your consciousness is ready for a shift. You're ready to align your frequency with the energy of money and experience the peace that comes when abundance becomes natural, not forced. The moment you believe it's possible, the field starts rearranging itself in your favor. So let me ask, what will your story be? Will you be the one who keeps studying manifestation, or the one who embodies it? Will you talk about energy, or live it so completely that your entire reality bends to your vibration? Your financial manifestation starts the moment you stop doubting and start aligning. Every second you spend in gratitude, trust, or love multiplies your results exponentially. The quantum field rewards action born from faith, not fear. If this message spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to remember how powerful they are. Tell them that abundance isn't distant. It's already pulsing in every heartbeat, waiting to be unlocked. And before you go, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon and keep learning with us. Because every week we dive deeper into the hidden mechanics of wealth, energy, and consciousness, so you can master your vibration and let money flow effortlessly into your life. Because the truth is, once you understand how simple abundance really is, you'll never struggle for it again.